Are y'all 7? Am I watching 7-year-olds in kindergarten talk about I'm gonna go play in the sand with Cindy tomorrow? But I don't think, like, bro, come on, bruh. Hey, what's poppin' YouTube? It's your boy KiteZz here with my lovely wife. It's just Alex.
What's up, peoples?
Hey, TPindell. He's doing follow-ups just like Arletta Millie does their catch-ups. So we're gonna jump into it. Not gonna waste too much time. Shop's open. Discord's available. Anime channel's up. Also, the reason why we haven't been posting is we're gonna do a whole bunch of anime reactions at one time and then start rapid firing them out. You get what I'm saying? But anyway, let's not even waste no time. Let's jump straight into it. This is the follow-up, Caz Qveen. Pop the bloom.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy TPindell. Welcome back. I can't even say welcome back because this is the first like follow-up, catch up, where they been, what's been going on, what's happening. But I'm here with
it's your boy Caz. What's going on?
It's your girl Queen, and that's Queen with a V because I am victorious.
Okay,
all right, there it is. Queen with a V.
Yeah.
Yes.
I hold her hand. How that work?
No, I'm just. We have our first match, guys. Let's send it out. See y'all later. Y'all have fun.
Spell that for one time for everybody
So
on the same
that's
page.
QVEEN.
Kaz, you got anything unique or special? You got underscore in there?
Just Caz. Just CAZ.
CAZ.
CAZ. Simple. You call me Cash.
All
Keep
right.
it simple for y'all.
So we're back. This is the first ever follow-up. I'm gonna slide it over to Queen, and I just want to maybe you can just let people know more about yourself, what you got going on, where you from, what's your background, what you like, what you do, because you know what I'm saying, you were even in the intro from the pop, no pun, from the pop off of the video. Like, you know what I mean? You projected you was lit, like, even with your intro.
Yeah. With the intro, I was kind of lit, y'all. But I ain't gonna lie, I was a little lit. You know, I was a little lit. We won.
What you mean by lit?
I wasn't drunk. I wasn't drunk,
Oh,
y'all.
okay.
I'm just my
Little
spirit.
sauced up.
My spirit is lit. My spirit is lit. So
Won't he
just
do
so
it?
you guys know, it's Queen. You know, I am a host, model, and podcaster.
Okay.
I've been doing a lot of work as far as like with modeling, but I am getting into the hosting side of things.
Awesome.
I am originally from Orlando, Florida. And yeah, like, you know, what else needs to be said?
I think that's good.
I like that.
I think that's it. Like, I mean,
Won't he do it?
Okay. So I've been modeling for about, I started when I was 17, 25 now. It's been a couple of years. A little bit over like 7 years.
Okay.
A little over 7. Yes.
All right, 7 years modeling.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right, awesome.
I like that.
What about you, Kat?
I mean, well, I'm not a model. But yeah, my name is Caz. I've been all over. Originally from, I'll say New York, but I've been all over Florida. I host a podcast. I do marketing, all kinds of stuff. I stay active. Currently about to get my master's degree in 2 months.
Hey.
So, you know,
Congrats.
young, educated black
Congratulations.
man on top of it. And
It's the masters for
yeah,
me.
Yes. I get mine in December. So
It's
Okay.
Yeah, I get it in
Hey,
December.
That's why we match.
Yes.
I love seeing people succeed in life. That's what it's all about, people. Go ahead and get your education. It don't matter how old you are, how young you are, whether you're black, white, short, tall. It don't matter. Get your
Back at
success.
some point.
Shoot, I'm trying. Hey, at the end of the day, if God opens the door, I'll take that step inside.
Yep.
I got the educated soul
Yeah.
on the Pop the Balloon episode 1. You feel me? That's what's up. All
But
right.
yeah, just enjoying the South Florida lifestyle.
Okay. And so you say you live all over Florida. What parts of? So
I've
you
been
always
in-
live in Florida? Have you lived outside of Florida?
I've lived outside of Florida. I was actually born in Colorado.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
I'm the only one I know from there.
Dion them out there.
Uh,
now?
now he is. Now he is.
Yeah.
But I've been in Orlando, Kissimmee to be exact.
Kissing me.
I've been east of Orlando. I've been in Cocoa Beach. I've been in Tampa, and now down in South Florida.
Okay.
Ain't Florida like breaking off the map?
What about you?
What you mean?
Like,
So,
didn't they say,
born and
like,
raised in-
Florida and California is like breaking off the map because we're close to so much water.
They predicted that like in the future, like Florida and California will be separated, but I don't know. They also said we were going to be in a drought and we were all going to be completely without water by 2020.
Yeah.
But now we got more water than we could ask for. So it's just people just say it But I get what you. I
Yeah.
get that. Yeah.
In Orlando, currently right now living in Miami.
What brought you to Miami?
Education. So I went to Florida Memorial University.
Flomo. Shout out to
Yes,
everybody
I
at
got
Flomo.
my
Okay.
bachelor's degree at Florida Memorial. I was a communications, concentration in television broadcasting major.
Okay.
And now I'm currently getting my master's in business marketing at Barry University.
Good
Okay.
job. Very
Good
expensive,
job.
too. I love that for you.
Barry is
Yeah,
very
she got
expensive.
money.
I
It's very
went on a little
expensive.
tour over there when I was like in high school, but that's what's up. And shout out to Flomo. A lot of people don't know that's the HBCU.
Yes,
that's
it
in
is.
Miami.
Yes,
People
it
don't
is.
Recognize. Y'all just know about FAM and Bethune.
Yeah.
No, there's
Mhm.
3 HBCUs in the state of Florida. There is
Florida
3.
Memorial's down here holding it down.
They get
But,
down.
hey, quick shout out to us. Shout out Go Owls, FAU. That's
Shout
where I
out to
met
the
T.
Owls. Gang, gang. all right. So y'all got a chance to check out the video. You saw the video.
I did.
Have you seen episode 1? You saw episode 1.
I did.
You
I
saw
did.
episode 1. Okay, let me just ask y'all just overall, how did you feel about just the setup, the rundown of the video, and how everything went?
Okay, I can tell you overall how I felt. I was very excited to be there.
Okay.
You know, I was excited to find my match and things like that. I'm lucky enough to find my match. The setup was pretty nice. You were very encouraging, just
Yeah.
making sure that things went the right way. And
Mhm.
I felt like it was really a respectful platform to
Yeah.
kind of just
Mhm.
find true love. So,
Tasteful.
yeah, it was very
Yes,
tasteful.
it
Like it
was.
wasn't trashy. None of the guys were trashy. Everybody was very respectful about their opinion. So
Yeah.
that's kind of how I felt about it.
All right.
Yeah, I will say, like in the rankings right now of the people doing the pop the balloons
That we've seen.
Arlette is overall the standard. The flirt girl, she's a solid second, but her only problem is she doesn't let people. She needs to let her contestants interact more.
communicate, Yeah.
T is the perfect host.
Yes.
Just sound issues need to be fixed, but he can fix that. That's
Yeah.
easy. Frenchie, I like his. The only problem with Frenchie's was his contestants
They were risque.
they were risque. But at the end of the day, he's gonna reach an audience that are letting them are not gonna reach. But all in all, those are the standards of Pop the Balloons that I'll watch. Everybody else, we haven't tried them out yet, so I don't want to knock anybody down. But T, you're doing it right. You're doing good.
They got a new variation of it called flag on the play. Where if somebody's like a red flag, you throw your flag down.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
we
different.
got to check that out.
I do. I like that. So what you think?
I agree. I definitely appreciate how welcoming y'all were. Having the drinks, refreshments for us.
Mhm.
In the meantime,
fed.
was chopping up with the guys. It was my first time meeting most of them.
Yeah.
And then the whole setup of because I had seen the original, and then how we came out, we saw the ladies first.
Right.
It was different. I liked it because I didn't see them beforehand. I purposely didn't want to
Yeah.
peeks or nothing.
Mhm.
I tried my best, people at home, to keep them divided and no one seeing each other before. Like when they pulled up, I said, all guys
I had no
stay
peeks.
in the car. You know what I'm saying? I let the ladies come in first, get comfortable.
Mm.
We did a little musical cheer vibe. 'cause
I
I'm a-
think you turning us around was the best part
Yeah.
because us turning around and seeing the person. But I feel like all of us did a great job as far as like actually getting to know the person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So to me, that was the best part of it.
Yeah, because even even looking at the other pop the balloon vibes, like they popping balloons before the person walks in the frame.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I'm like, yo,
Right.
so at least the audience gets the opportunity to see
Right.
the person first. I'm like, yo,
right, yeah.
shout out audience. I'm looking out for y'all. And it's a tasteful way of giving y'all a mini 360, a 180.
We
You know
like
what I'm
that.
saying?
We
A
like
180.
that.
Even on the guys' side, like the women were coming out, like guys were getting like back compliments and shit. Like,
Yeah,
someone,
I
like,
mean,
talking- you know what I'm saying?
obviously, of course.
So
Well, I like that you pushed us to dive deeper into the questions too.
yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't yes or no questions. From what I can remember, like, in the moment, it felt quick, but I remember looking at it, I was like, damn, I was up here for like
20 minutes,
20,
man.
20, 25 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That shit
good.
damn near job interview, Lynn.
No, it was.
No, I agree. I think he does have the right concept. I saw somebody else. They're Pop the Balloons. They have them in chairs back to back, and then they talk through a whole conversation. Then they turn to see, and then they pop.
I think I've seen
Yeah,
that too.
I like T's concept though. T's was good. That's just, like that whole popping before people come in, like that does kill it. But then again, a lot of these hosts are telling people, pop on the track, like pop if you don't if you like what you see, don't pop. You get what I'm saying?
You want to work here? No, so yeah, so that's what I wanted to do, and and I wanted. Sometimes people get uncomfortable like telling someone why I'm not attracted to you or why I don't like you, but I felt like it was important too because you can express yourself in a respectful manner.
Yes,
you can
for sure.
Hey, not my
For
type.
sure.
Why aren't you my type? Oh,
And I
like
think
this.
everybody, like literally everybody, bless you, but I think everybody from the women to the men, everybody pretty much expressed how they felt about each other in a very respectful way. It wasn't trashy. It was more so, you know, like I've seen other shows where people would kind of just be mutting it. You know what I'm saying? But I felt like your show was giving us the reality check that we needed. And just being, you know, a lot transparent about what we want and what we don't want. And if you weren't the person, then
I don't like the I don't know.
Yeah, I agree. And mutting it at home for the people at home in South Florida, in Florida, that's like just raunchy or ratchet or just too much, just disrespectful, rude. And a lot of times when you watch like the younger version of a Pop Balloon or a 20v1, like it's overly sexualized. And I didn't want that.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm actually glad it wasn't like that.
Yeah, it's deeper. You know what I'm saying?
You have more of like a classy vibe.
Thank you so much.
Like,
I appreciate it. It might have been that. Might have been that big ass suit. What y'all thought about the suit? What y'all thought about the suit?
It was giving. No, listen. It was giving very much Steve Harvey, but minus. I will give you that, but minus the because you know I was reading the comments. Minus the ankle monitor. I didn't even know she had an ankle monitor.
Bro, that blew me.
I didn't know she had an ankle
I
monitor.
wish I seen.
No. If I would have seen it, I really just wanted to ask her questions like why did you have that? But yeah.
So I seen it, but when she got there. But at the same time, I was taught growing up to mind my business, and she already.
I mean,
Shorty sure did have that ankle monitor, and she was an OnlyFans model. So her whole little thing, her whole shtick was just a little interesting.
Bro, that blew me.
To the part where she said like, "Oh yeah, it was there was not that much disrespect or along the lines of that." We still not gonna forget the fact that you did that little loud laughing scream while that man was trying to explain why he don't approach women off of just what he sees. We not gonna forget that because that was still disrespectful. But when Joaquin, he was talking about why he doesn't approach women without
who laughed at him? I forgot.
She did that. Like, I can find the clip. I'll put the clip in the video for context.
Going off a base of like, okay, what do I know about them, right? Have I talked to them multiple times? Have I been in multiple interactions with them? Do I know enough about them to really want to come up to them? Okay. Like that. And that's all that comes down. Go ahead. She over here dying.
He said, sprinkle, guy. He's not approaching y'all.
No. I'm not approaching someone.
But yeah, she did like a screaming laugh, and it was like so rude, bro. We made a short about it too.
It was pretty cool though. She had a great personality.
I'm gonna give you my perspective as a man walking in. Mind you, I hadn't seen any of y'all yet, so I'm just analyzing the 6 women in front of me, and from what I remember, she had that long dress on, so I didn't really.
Right. Yeah, you can really see.
You know, I got like 5 seconds to react. T asking me questions. Do I look at the face? Do I look at the toes? Do I look at the ass? I don't know what to do. So it wasn't until I watched the video I saw it.
So you didn't see it during. You saw it after.
You wanna know what's crazy?
I went straight to her.
My mom actually pointed out to me, like when I had my mom watch the show, my mom was like, "Wait a minute, is that an ankle monitor?" And I'm like, "Oh, wait!" But she was so cool. Like, what was her name? Pinky. She had a great personality. No, listen, she had a great personality. I loved her. Like, literally, great personality.
Oh yeah, everybody make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? You need time. You know, you should be forgiven. You welcome back to society. I don't know what happened. I don't know the history or the backup of having the ankle bracelet.
Yeah,
a jewelry accessory.
Mine is that very classy though. Very classy. Very classy.
All right, so you know what I mean. You guys were the first match. Dive a little deeper. How did you guys feel about matching? You know what I'm saying? One at a time. How did y'all feel about matching with each other? Did y'all like, you know what I mean? Like, because y'all were asking like a lot of questions. Let's get into the questions you were asking. It was like, we went through like a religious segment.
Can I start this off?
Hold on.
I mean, I think you should go first. I think he should go first.
All right. We went to like a religious segment on there. And then it was, I'll let you take it. Like, how'd you feel about the religious spill? Because I feel like that was the bulk of why he was up there for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Y'all had like a lot of like a mini deep convo.
A deep convo, yeah.
So how'd you feel about that?
I'm gonna say I was very uncomfortable.
Okay.
Okay.
What about the conversation made you
Man,
uncomfortable?
y'all put me on the spot.
What do you mean, y'all?
Queen and I forgot Joanna in the dress.
Okay.
Joanna,
okay.
yeah,
Oh,
Joanna.
yeah, yeah, she was
Joanna's
very
her
there.
name, yeah.
Man,
I seen the
was
comments.
like,
Joanna's so sweet.
I'm bouncing back and forth. I didn't know I was walking into church today.
Mhm.
But, hey, listen, I'm still saying I'm a Christian.
Right.
I'm gonna rep it, but I ain't expect to be put on the spot like that.
Yeah.
So I'm like, man, I gotta answer for my sins on here on camera.
Okay.
Right. Letting everybody know y'all here sexing.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
hey.
See, because y'all were putting them with the questions.
Oh
you know
my
what I'm saying?
God!
You was like, how do you feel
it
about?
Was, I mean, it was there. It was there.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like whoever I'm with, I want them to be on the same page as that.
Okay.
But I think it came so quick that I wasn't prepared for it.
Okay.
Man.
Right.
'Cause like I said, I'm not perfect.
No one is.
But like I said, it was still cool. Y'all were all cool about it. Gave great questions and answers too. So yeah, that was my only thing. I didn't expect it.
Okay.
But,
How do you feel about the religious segment?
Personally, I'm not ashamed to talk about God and my religion,
Right.
and,
Yes,
Christ
sir.
and stuff like that. So for me personally, I just think that was my way of really actually seeing if we were on the same page.
Digging a little deeper.
Yeah, just to dig a little bit more deeper about who he was and how he is spiritually. So
Right.
I wasn't ashamed about it. I wouldn't say that I was prepared to ask him those questions.
Yeah,
Okay.
nobody's
But
ever
personally,
prepared to do
because
that.
I liked him so
Oh yeah, no, you never know when you're gonna get caught off guard and have to speak on your faith or your belief. It happens.
And sometimes that's just like your spirit naturally just flowing
Yeah.
and bring it up. It's not like, oh, today I'm gonna go talk about Jesus Christ at Walmart at this time to this person. No,
Sometimes it just catch you off guard. Yeah. So it's like, plus you don't expect to have that discussion on a dating show, but at the end of the day, it's not a bad discussion to have.
so much. Like, I just loved how he carried himself on the show.
You hear that?
And
I heard that.
yeah, like I loved how he carried himself on the show. So I was like, okay, let me see if I'm not tripping.
Okay.
Like, I don't want to be coming off on lust, but I want to
Right,
come off
right.
on, is this someone that is really compatible for
You
real?
should
So
catch
that's
yourself.
how I looked at it.
Right.
All
That's
right.
fair. Like I said, it was respectable.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's clear because that was like a large part, like in the comments, and even during like watching other pop the balloon joints. Like religion is such a big thing sometimes.
Yeah,
Like so
of
you'll
course.
think you have a match, and then a guy or a woman will get up there and say, "Oh, like I'm not religious, I'm spiritual." Or something. Some people be like, whoa, what you mean?
So actually,
believe in God, like you know what I'm saying? So
no. So actually, the Bible actually tells us not to be religious. That's actually no. But however, what I would say is that I want to know at least, like, you believe in something. You believe in God, like. And when I say believe in something, I ain't talking about damn atheist.
Ooh. Okay, let's walk carefully. Right? The Bible preaches against a lot of the customs and things that the Pharisees were doing that they were enforcing behind religion. Right? Religion is still the belief in God. So let's be careful. But you're not supposed to cling to a religion more than you're clinging to your faith, right? The religion aspect is just supposed to give you
the foundation
and the morals and things along with it. But yeah, at the end of the day, you're not supposed to just cling off on spiritual, because what are your morals and foundations like really based on? That's why there's such a big argument on it. A lot of people want to say, oh, I'm leaving my religion, I'm losing my religion. Okay, that's cool and all, but you're leaving your faith in God, you're leaving your belief in God to follow God.
It doesn't make sense.
And then of course everybody's gonna come up with their random definitions. I can go on forever and ever, but let's just be careful. If you're gonna say stuff like that, make sure you have like references and all that
where it says it.
It preaches against following just the customs of things. But the relationship and building everything towards God that religion teaches you, it does not preach against that.
is Satan. I'm not talking about that, but I'm talking
nah.
about that you actually have morals, you have standards, you have a higher power that you look up to.
Which
So
comes
that
from
to
religion.
me was like more of like the biggest
Yeah.
part of it.
And
Okay.
I do. Like I said, it didn't hit me at first, and then as I reflected on it, I was like,
Yeah,
It's very important.
everything.
I wanted to add real fast. When you hear people talk about religion, or when you hear people talk about their spirituality and they reference things from the Bible, don't just take what they're saying at face value. Go and do the research yourself, because sometimes people can misquote scripture or misquote references
Or misinterpret
it, and it happens. That's fine. And some people might do it like with ill intent to confuse you, because people will do that. But make sure you take the time to do your own research and gain your own understanding through Christ to understand what they're trying to say or what they meant by it, so you can lead with discernment with that.
Yeah.
Very important.
Have you always like felt that way, or like kind of put that out in the open, like in dating or relationship, or that's something like newly or found, or like you've been kind of working on or something? No, that's important.
No,
too.
no,
Like,
that's
it's-
very important. I would say right now, especially the journey that I'm on for myself, as far as like growing, me being 25 and just, putting my life in God's hands. I would
Okay.
say that's very important, because I want to make sure that the person that I'm with is also working towards. Now, I'm not saying he has to be a perfect person,
Right.
but I'm saying he has to also be working towards being a better person.
Yeah.
So that was one of the biggest things. Now, I've had an ex in the past, and granted, he wasn't the best person, but religion kind of, carried out the basis of the relationship. And I personally just thought that was important.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So basically, he didn't have it all together, but y'all still had like a
No.
good religious foundation.
Yeah, we had a good religious foundation. Like that kind of stopped us from doing certain things. Like, on my perspective, that stopped me from cussing him the fuck.
Okay.
So, like that.
Oh.
Sis.
Oh.
You had a good spiel, you had a good run, and then your flesh said, your flesh said, girl.
Man. That's one thing I'll never understand is how people can
It's
be
the cold switch.
Yeah, people can be in the middle of you're speaking on things of God, and you're speaking on faith and belief and religion, and then you curse while you're speaking it. It throws me off, bro, because it's like that's like, yeah, man, when people say, oh, I love that Jesus SHIT, like, what is wrong with you, bro?
Mm-hmm.
Like, are you good? That's why, people be having to check me on saying, oh my God, yeah, that's cool. But it's like, come on, bro. Like, why are you cursing while you have God in your same area?
Disrespect is disrespect, but there's certain levels of disrespect that people consistently like indulge in when it comes to speaking about God and having a conversation. So
Would you say, like, you gotta think about it, like when you speaking about your parents, right? And you're saying something good about your parents, like, oh, I love my mom and all that. But like, she be on that mom SHIT, like, come on, bro. Like, it's like, just talk about, like, where your respect at?
Imagine going to God and be like, God, I almost cussed him
the F out. Like, would you say that in front of him? Like, are you okay?
That's like, I'm just like, okay, what would
The devil want me.
the WWJD?
Yeah.
What would Jesus do?
The devil want me
So wouldn't say that.
Yeah.
The devil want me to.
The devil want me to bust your windows out, but because I'm on the side of God, I'm not gonna bust your windows out.
Won't he do
So.
it? Amen. God is good.
Yeah,
All the time.
And all the time.
God is good.
Yeah.
And then they play
All right, so let's
around
get
like
to
this.
the comment segment. We chopped it up a bit, but every time we got a little bit too deep in the conversation, I said, let's save it for the video. Let's save it for the video.
Right.
Did you have a chance to check out some of the comments?
I sure did.
What were some of the people saying about you? Is
Yo.
there anything that you agree with or disagree with, or you didn't like that you saw, like just in general?
I gotta start with my boy Thunder Joaquin.
Okay, DJ Thunder.
Because like I said, I didn't see the other guys. We were in the back. I couldn't hear what they were saying until I actually watched the video.
Okay, and DJ, and he went first too, I believe, right?
He was
No,
second.
Joaquin
Oh,
was
no,
was
he was second.
He
Perk. Pastor
was
Perk
first.
went.
Yes.
Pastor Perk went first.
The pastor was first.
Pastor.
Yeah, the pastor was first.
Bro,
He wore shades. Now I put in the emails, no shades.
No shades.
As well as
We
no
couldn't even
gum.
see
No
him.
gum,
No
no
shades.
shades. No, don't bring any extra people with you.
Thank
No.
you.
Yo,
not at
I
all.
was honestly, I was watching his part, and that's my guy. But him
They just met.
laughing
He was
was
talking about that's my guy.
That's my guy.
Go ahead.
that's my I met him at FAU.
Oh, you know him before?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I didn't really talk to him like that. It was just like kind of like reconnected.
Okay.
when
That's
we
what's
came
up.
on the show. But man, when he was laughing on there, I was cracking up.
You could hear him laughing in the back?
I couldn't hear him.
Oh, okay. Oh, you
When I
talking about when you watched it?
When I
Oh,
watched it. I
Yo was laughing,
He got a
yo.
contagious laugh. That's like makes
Yeah,
I
you.
think
it
he was
a lot.
nervous.
I think
he
it
do.
was
He
nervousness.
do.
And,
Yeah.
It was fun. He
yeah.
did his thing though.
A lot of people in the
From what I saw,
comments.
they loved him.
Yeah, he did a good job. A lot, in the comments, they did love him.
Yeah.
They were like, they passed up
Yeah,
on a good guy.
Joaquin
He
was
was a
amazing.
Yeah.
really good guy.
Black
And I
women are
think-
too loyal to black men.
Oh.
That's what they were saying in the comments.
I think Queen, you were the one who
You,
Queen, yeah,
you
Queen
said
was-
no because of height, right? Or
No.
you
Said
you
again?
said no because of height, or no because he wasn't black.
I said no because he wasn't black. He wasn't black.
Yeah,
And
see, I
what's
couldn't hear
crazy
that.
is he caught me off guard too, because I have something on my page where I did a rodeo. I went to a rodeo show,
Mhm.
and he was like, "Well, Queen, you dapped up all the guys at the rodeo." I said, "Baby, you got to understand. That's for me. I thought that the guys were attractive, but to actually date, because remember, I date with intention to
Mhm.
marry."
Right.
And, we had our little conversation offline, and I told him, I said, for me to actually really want to pursue you,
Mm-hmm.
I wanted you to be black.
And what she's referring to is they have these viral videos where you go to places and you dap up tens, you dap up
Yeah.
guys that you
Seen
think
that,
are
I've seen
perfect.
that.
So she went to a rodeo and she was dapping up tens, but all the people she dapped up
Was
were white,
either
or not
white
black.
or Hispanic.
Yeah,
they
weren't
were not black.
So-
Yeah,
so-
they were
so
not black.
Oh, he
DJ
took that
Thunder-
out.
But another thing I don't get is it's okay to say other races they got some good looking people.
Yeah.
Like it's okay to say that.
Yeah.
You can like them, but it's just like, oh, I only date black women. But I've seen some amazing looking Mexicans. I've seen some amazing looking whites. I've seen them. Like it doesn't matter. Just because you only date in your race don't mean every other race is suddenly ugly.
Yeah.
Yeah, like let's cut that out. But like, not saying that they said that, but like people.
What I don't like is like they like not to derail from T's show, but when they go on like Arlette's thing and they say they need to bring other races in there, it's kind of like why does everything have to be a black and white type thing? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah, it's like, and my thing is, it's like, it's a predominantly black show with a predominantly black cast, with a black host, with a black cameraman on a black YouTube channel. But you're wondering why there's not other things besides black people?
Yeah, there's plenty of other pop the balloons that are in.
Yeah, there's
that
tons of
have,
them.
Inclusivity and stuff like
Yeah,
that. Where
it's like sometimes you gotta let some cultures have what they have and they think. I don't see people in them comments on the little pop the balloon Jamaica talking about where's our inclusivity. Like, come on, bro, don't do all that. Let people have what they have. If the host don't put no white people on there, mind your business. It's the host's decision. Like, respect it.
It was like, yo, hold up, yo.
What's
I
going
thought
on
you
here?
said
Like
you only like black dudes.
I mean, I find them very attractive. Don't get me wrong. Like, I also thought that, not to disrespect my match, but I also thought that he was attractive as well. If I'm trying to pursue date with intention, he ain't black, so I don't want him.
Right. So okay.
We all got a preference.
Yeah, he's
True.
not. Yeah, I want a chocolate king.
So how did you feel about was there any comments about you personally that you read?
Me personally, they definitely felt like I wasn't a real Christian. But
Okay, fake Christian.
I mean,
you be backsliding. That's
Yeah,
what they call
I mean,
it in the
Not
church.
backsliding.
You be backsliding.
No.
they not in church with me. They not reading the Bible at night with me. So I'm gonna just leave it at that.
True.
Man,
Right.
church folks,
I don't really-
Christian
I don't-
folk
I didn't really
are,
take it personally.
and it's sad. Are some of the most judgmental. Like even having
Yeah.
like the
Of course.
grandparents that are deacons and all that. Like you know what I mean? I'm like,
Yeah.
yo, y'all was really
That's
just
a
listening to the
stereotype.
talk as a kid. I'm like, oh, y'all was really letting people have it.
But see, this is my thing. Not to get too religious, but to get into the Bible a little bit. People don't understand that Peter was a thug. Peter was cutting off people's ears and stuff. So
I didn't
it's like
even know
I
that.
think no.
How you not know? You don't know that's one of the most important things to know. It's one of the 12 disciples, gang. Oh, this is what I be talking about. It's like we can't defend ourselves because we got a lot of people on here that don't even know the basic fundamentals of their faith. You telling me you've been to church and been to all that, and you don't know Peter chopped off a guard's ear on the night they came to persecute Jesus? when they went up to the mountain to pray? When Judas betrayed him with the kiss? The same Peter that Jesus told, by the end of the night before the rooster crows, you'll betray me, you'll have denied me 3 times? This is the most, the Christian part, this is the Christian, I'm not about to heat up. Bro.
Listen, I think people really should start reading, because if you read, you will really understand that these people were effed up people in the Bible, but they still had grace for them.
Right.
God still had grace. So
they weren't perfect.
I won't sit here and say that you're an imperfect Christian, because nobody's a perfect Christian. Like nobody will ever be perfect on this earth. That doesn't exist. That's why we had Jesus.
And y'all in the comments, some of y'all weaponizing the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Y'all like a sin is a damn sin. Y'all like to use the Bible when it's convenient. And certain categories of life.
No, it don't work like that.
It's like that. So all right, that's what's up. So did you get a chance to check out the comments or see anything? Or
okay, so here's my thing. I have this thing because I do a lot of modeling work and I do a lot of other videos and things like that. So I have this thing where I don't check out comments. Okay. But the first few comments I did check out, and it was talking about him being, fake religious and things like that. So even for myself, like I've seen a few comments where people were talking about my hair, some good, some bad, like things like that. Okay, baby, I got it laid. It's laid.
I seen them saying beautiful chocolate queen.
She came ready today.
I seen them saying beautiful chocolate queen.
I don't know. People chatting.
Thank you. So I seen some of the good, and then I also seen some of the bad. Okay. And I'm still mad at you because you
mad at who?
You.
Okay, well, go ahead. This is great. Because
I'm like, damn, he embarrassed me. He really put my little rap in, y'all.
Oh, you was embarrassed about the freestyle.
That was.
Oh, you freestyle?
Yeah, like that.
I put it towards the end of the
movie. I was a little dry, but I could try again. I'm not gonna do it. No,
I'm not gonna put you on the spot twice. But this is what happened. We did the intro, and then she was like, and I might have been your favorite rapper once upon a time.
Yeah.
And I'm off camera. Shit, I said, spit something real quick. And then she went into it. And then hiccuped a bit at the end, but I thought it was comical. I thought it was hilarious.
So the real story is he said that he was gonna take it out. But he
take it out and put it at the end.
So all y'all that said something.
You did her filthy, boy.
T is stupid.
T is funny.
Take it out, put that
man in. Said something slick. I want y'all to meet me in the studio and we'll see who got bars.
We in the studio right now. Let's get
she said Kendrick versus Drake.
Let's see if y'all got them Kendrick bars. I ain't talking about BBL Drizzy, but let's see if y'all got them Kendrick bars.
All right, so that's what's up. All right. So you were a lot. I read all the comments. I'm looking at constructive criticism. I'm looking at things I could do better.
Right.
I seen a lot of comments talking about my suit. I seen the Steve Harvey comments.
Baby,
what was wrong?
I've seen them all.
You was clean though. You was clean.
Thank you so much.
I mean, you was clean.
He said it was big, but
to an
I
extent.
don't think it was
Probably
big.
too clean.
He's like
I seen that.
Ain't nothing wrong with too clean.
Thank you guys from both. I appreciate it. But there was a lot of comments there was folks on you. So we're gonna run through some of these comments, and I want you to reply and let me know.
Oh,
yeah. So
I like this.
All right. So let's get right on into it.
Wait, can I say something real quick?
Yeah, of course you can.
You might have to
I'm
clip
getting
it out.
the comments
up.
No, I'm not clipping them out. I'm not clipping. Just like if
I was gonna say, let us know when we can ask you questions.
Oh, it's coming. Oh yeah, we can chop it up at the end. But
right,
I want the focus to be on y'all because I don't want to be people gonna be mad. Be like, I don't know why the host keep talking so much. It ain't about him. You know.
It's your show. You can do whatever you want to do.
Let's go back.
I don't read comments, y'all. I don't.
Talk your talk. Because you know what? It'd be the same thing on these reactions. You got dudes coming on reaction channels talking about why y'all keep pausing the video? Just play the video. Shut up.
It's a reaction. It's a reaction, and you have to talk. Otherwise, you get copyright strike.
Y'all be trying to tell people how to run their YouTube channel. You know, I don't like how I came on this page, and y'all ain't trying to give this brother constructive criticism, just hating on brothers.
Go watch the original video.
First off, did I label my channel a critique and fix your channel? Shut the freak up.
I ain't talking like that.
I'm hot, bro. I just do because y'all comment people be making me mad, bro. Why ain't you giving no constructive criticism? Am I God?
What's wrong?
Am I supposed to correct this brother's channel? I'm here to just react. Y'all ain't do enough research. Brother, the whole point of me watching this, it's a blind reaction. Why am I researching something I'm supposed to go in blind? Y'all want me to watch the episode and then react to the episode? I'm gonna give y'all some. That was great. I love this guy. Shut the freak up, man.
You started.
My fault, bro. Y'all, my fault.
Comments.
Bro.
Queen in the black. Her dress is giving Dr. Elon vibes.
Ooh.
With all that long winded.
We can't escape from this man. We can't escape from Elon, bro. We can't. We can't, bro. I swear I've been hearing this man's name every day. I open my phone, Elam. I go lay down, Elam. I freaking, somebody tells me, oh, go check out this video, Elam. I'm like, dang, bro. And then as soon as I say something good about the man, hey, y'all hate Elam, don't y'all? No, bro. I just can't
get. I'm not saying his name no more until he pay me.
I just can't get rid of the man.
He's getting free shameless plug promo, and I'm sick of it.
Shout out to him though. Shout out to him. We ain't got no beef with him.
Is funny.
Yeah, he is funny. Now that we know it's a character, he's hilarious to me. Shout out to Elam, man.
Do you know who Dr. Elon is?
I don't.
He's like from another show, and he talked like very long. But they basically were saying like some of your answers were long winded.
I am very long winded, and I think a lot of that is because I'm very educated. So my education plays a part. And I like to I talk. I like to get my words out. So.
You do podcasts?
All right, so somebody said, for the record, anyone that introduces like, hi, my name is Queen, just know she's a walking red flag.
Dang.
I didn't even see this.
How do you feel about that? It was some good comments.
Listen, I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect. I'm not finna sit up here and act like I'm perfect.
Okay.
Man,
I'm not a red flag, but I'm not perfect.
Keep going.
It says Queen in particular is going to make someone very happy. She seems super understanding and mindful. So I don't want to just be negative.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Good comments.
I don't know. That's when somebody said the third guy. You the third guy?
I'm the third guy.
It said, look at my black queens. And I said, yeah, all 5 of them. Because the one girl wasn't black.
Oh,
Gina?
Yeah. She wasn't black.
I was like, yeah, all 5 of them. And then, like that.
Hey, you know, I gotta say real quick.
Okay.
I saw that because this off topic, but something I hate is that women always assume that I like white women because I'm mixed.
Okay.
Where is that coming from? What are you talking about?
I love black women, but black women always think like, nah, he like white. He look like he would like white girls. They just jump straight to that assumption.
Right. I don't know who told you that, brother, because we clearly saw you walk away with a black woman on the show. I don't know what you talking about.
Right.
So, obviously Gina was there.
Okay.
Like I said, my black queens.
Yeah.
I'm happy to be where I am.
All right. That's what's up. Thanks
Those
for clearing
are
that
the
up, putting that out there.
those are the
I had to clear it up.
Nah, hell no, we ain't done with you, Queen.
Oh, okay. Shit.
We're not finished. It says, Queen likes the sound of her own voice. Damn, she talks a lot.
Oh,
You've been told you talk a lot in
yes,
the past.
I have. I've been told I talk a lot since I was a kid. Yeah.
Queen is crazy. Why are you limiting yourself? She only wants a black king. Girl, keep on waiting. The Latin king probably could have been the man of your dreams. That's one thing about black men. They're not going to limit themselves and say, I'm only dating black queens.
This is why I don't read comments. My gosh, y'all. Okay,
it's just a preference thing. Like, certain people in general are not going to limit themselves to what their options could be. To stick that on black men, this is why we keep having the back and forth. Black men do this, black women do that. Just stop, bro.
Yeah, shut all that up. All that stuff needs to stop. I still be getting comments. I be reading them craps. I'm gonna start deleting them mugs because I just don't care for it.
If you've dated 10 black men and out of the 10, 5 of them have done what they did,
and the other 5 didn't.
That's them 5. Don't couple that in with the whole black men segment. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Just like y'all see, one thing I will say, y'all see one female say something really dumb and y'all go, and this is why, men, we need to be in charge. All of these women, bro, it's one chick. We got 7 billion people on the planet. Don't box an entire gender off of one person's dumb comment, because there's a lot of dumb men. And you don't want them to do that to us. Stop doing it to them. It's a back and forth. Both of y'all stop doing it. Just stop doing it.
Good one. Queen in the black dress is beautiful. Queen is fine. Okay. Queen Latifah fly as hell. Queen is gorgeous.
No, the other girl looked like Queen Latifah.
What is
Queen
Queen
Latifah?
IG? Oh, they might have been talking about the other.
I ain't gonna lie, I like that one.
What's Queen IG, bro? Yeah, Queen is so mother effing Queen. Like, so I guess that mean like fine.
Okay, cool.
Queen talks a lot.
I do. I talk
Johanna
about
needs to smile.
it. Okay.
Also comes off too serious, stuck up, judgmental. The first lady likes a handyman. I'm here for it. The girl named
Queen, you was talking a lot.
I was talking a lot. I do think I was a little bit too.
You like-
I can't even say that.
I'm just joking.
I was a little too long-winded. I was a little long-winded.
She had a time.
All right, so this will be the last one. This is a few more, but I feel like we're dragging this the comment section for you. But it was a lot of commentary, and like you was like the topic of conversation in the comments. It said this girl named Queen.
Oh my
God! In the black dress, like anybody else who's named Queen. This girl named Queen in the black dress is not the queen of the show. I think she thinks she's the host or something. Ugh. They put a little crying emoji.
All right. Well, who was that? Like,
they want to smoke.
Listen, I was definitely not the host, and I was very respectful to the host of the show.
Thank you. You were respectful.
Yeah.
She's a podcaster. I get why she would talk
I had no clue
that much.
Like I didn't hear nothing in the back.
It made sense. Is Queen your birth name?
So Queen is actually not.
All right, so I'm not going to ask you to drop your government name now. So
for a lot of reasons, I cannot drop my government name.
That's totally fine.
Because I was working in government and I can't really tell people my real name sometimes.
Okay. All right, that makes sense.
Thank you. Now it makes Hendo's reasoning on the other Pop the Balloon. The Hendo was the guy who kept trying to tell that lady, I legally, like for reasons, I can't give you my name. And she said, I can't date no man who just can't be, why can't you just say it? You trying to keep secrets and about let these government people be government people.
And she claimed to have worked in government too, but it was just going over her head. Like, why are you trying to?
Yeah, you blowing he could still be active. He said he retirement for a reason. Like y'all got to learn to let people. If I can't give you my name, that's my answer.
You gotta learn to listen.
So
she got secrets.
But anybody who call themselves queen, like they definitely gonna come off like a queen.
You have to. The thing is that name carries weight. So you have to hold to that standard. You can't be calling yourself queen and then you acting like a
peasant.
A peasant.
I love that.
In the palace.
Apparently
I
we're
just
not
find
allowed
it
to call
crazy
ourselves kings and
that
queens.
some of the people that
why do black
prominent
people call
on the
themselves kings
show-
and queens?
Why is it that you black peasants always refer to yourselves as kings and queens?
Kings and queens.
Every time I watch you people, you guys call yourselves kings and queens, but you have no royal descent. Listen,
God
Jacob.
is my royal descent.
Listen, Jacob Johnson 445 with the trucker hat with the Fox logo on the front. This is a black channel reacting to black people, and you're a white guy telling black people what to call other black people.
Nobody tell y'all to call.
Who let you in the cookout?
President. Yeah, call each other president.
Y'all be calling each other boss, but y'all all work for other people. Shut the freak up, man.
Were actually some of the people that were sliding in my DM.
Oh yeah, so I believe it. So she basically saying people y'all was talking, the same guys that was talking that mess on Instagram and in the comments was in them DMs.
They were definitely in my DMs.
Did your followers go up?
My followers went up in total 150 followers just off that one show alone. And I thought that was pretty cool.
And there was still probably people sliding that weren't following, but they was still checking.
It's a lot. People saying, I want to go to church with you. Ooh. I want to pray with you. It's a lot. They
trying to take my spot. I don't like that.
I mean, they definitely coming in. So I don't know.
All right. Well, speaking of your spot, we're gonna get to it. Speaking of dun dun dun.
Okay.
Speaking of your spot, you guys were the first match. Have y'all been communicating after matching? Have y'all been on a date? Have y'all hung out? Have y'all did anything? That's all.
Just off that laugh, I feel like they did, but the date probably went bad.
Or they didn't, and he's the problem, or she's one of them. Let's
far as that.
go.
It's my first time seeing Queen today.
Hold on. So
how you doing, sweetheart? How's everything?
So you want to know what's crazy? When I walked in,
wait a minute. This y'all first time seeing each other since y'all matched on the show?
It is the first time
but
of us
check me
seeing each other.
Check me out. She walked off the set before I took everybody's IG, connecting and whatnot. I didn't even get to grab hers because she walked off the. She had to go.
She had a
She
prior
probably had an
engagement.
appointment.
Let me say that real quick. We were running behind schedule, so a lot of people like, where was Queen at the end? Her match was still there. Sometimes the time runs over, and then people got to get out of there. So that's what happens sometimes, guys.
That's what happened.
But y'all didn't. You didn't.
So with me being a model and always doing things last minute, I actually did have to have I had another engagement to go to right afterwards. So unfortunately, I was not able to stay. Very disappointed because I didn't necessarily trade my info with him.
Did you trade it with anybody else?
No.
Maybe the ladies, because y'all was just chilling.
Obviously, I traded with the ladies because we were chilling in the back. But as far as him, no.
Okay, so even though y'all didn't have an opportunity to trade info, we can't use that as an excuse because even once the show was live, everybody's IG was live.
Yes,
and
that's what I was about to say.
Yes,
that's what
that is not an excuse. Thank you, T. Call them out.
Tagging everybody. So what happened from both of y'all side? Nobody reached out after that. Was it like a DM or nobody DM'd anybody?
There was no DMs.
There was no DMs.
No.
There was no DMs.
Why didn't you reach out to her after that was out there?
Life get hard sometimes.
No.
You know what's crazy?
What?
You know what's crazy? I just figured that I wasn't really his type and that I offended him based off of my religious questions.
Okay. So that's why you didn't reach out either.
Because I felt like, okay, we matched and I didn't reach out because of the fact that just like he said earlier, I felt like I made him uncomfortable with my questions. So I was like, oh, damn. Like, even though we matched, I just felt like it was a little too
Well, uncomfortable conversations are important. And there's nothing wrong with that.
I'd say that is true. I think, she was looking for something that might have been an extreme level for me. And maybe I might have been overthinking it. Maybe I've been like, I'm jumping too many steps.
Yeah, because you said that about Johanna. You said Johanna joint was too extreme. You was like, oh,
she was really extreme.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, shout out to her though.
You need to lead with God. That's all she said.
But I think it was also so quick. And because from what I remember, like speaking in that spot, being that it was all religion based, I feel like we didn't really attack different areas.
Other things, yeah.
So I didn't really understand who she was.
Well, that's the whole point of after you guys get off the panel, you guys are supposed to exchange information and then you guys are supposed to learn more about each other. And then you guys are potentially supposed to go on a date.
She had to leave.
Yeah. And you guys could never get past that first step because even if she had to leave, like he said, all y'all information was posted and she gave the information to the females. You could have got it from there. There's so many reasons why you could have communicated.
Yeah.
Y'all both fraud. Y'all frauded.
Hit the button.
Hit
the doggone button.
Y'all both fraud. We got a double fraud today because I don't. No matter what excuses you give me right now from this point in the video, or us, no matter what excuses you give us from this point, there's too many scenarios where y'all could have communicated. That all this, I was in my head and I was thinking about it. I didn't think I was. I don't want to hear that. You're messing up the authenticity of his show when you guys just match with people and then don't actually do what the purpose of the show was.
And it's real lazy work to just do that.
Yeah.
It's lazy work. Why waste your time and go on a show if you weren't even going to take the initiative to even communicate with the person that you match with?
Because now he's going through the same thing Arlette's doing where I do this thing as matchmaking. I get these couples together and then I do the follow-up just to find out that they didn't do anything.
Yeah, you wasting his money, his time, production hours, all that.
Yeah, don't be disingenuous to the host.
It was good energy on my end, on both ends. I mean, it was all love. I had no issues with what she was saying. I think I just didn't learn enough.
Right.
Which, obviously I could have done.
You can learn a lot based off of that.
So we matched basically prematurely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, actually, I had planned to talk to you more afterwards. And then I think when I went
How long has
back,
the episode been out, T?
I'm talking about days.
No, I know, but how long has the episode been out? If you can estimate a time.
Like
about a
2
month.
months.
Okay. Well,
A month. No, it was
This
like
episode
Hey, listen, if it take a month for you to decide if you want to reach out to somebody, that's
Phones work both ways though.
Yeah, that's true. Y'all both frauding.
Did you hear what he said? He said phones
She heard what I said.
Work both ways. All right, so we're here now. You guys matched, but didn't get to exchange information after. But y'all see each other on social media because I'm tagging both of y'all. Have either one of y'all went over to one another's pages to, let me see what he has going on. Let me see what she has going on. Has any of that happened? Keep it a buck now. Don't lie to me now.
No, so I'll be honest. Even though I'm on social media, I mostly only post. I'm a social media person, but I really only just post on there.
So you ain't been over to his Instagram and check him out?
No, I actually haven't.
Oh man, well that's not good.
All.
That means kind of like you weren't even like.
No, I was interested
curious.
I was interested in him, but I have this thing, and it's not a go through phone type of thing, but I have this thing where it's like if I see a person on social media, if I really like him, and then I see something that I don't like, I automatically shut down. So I'm thinking like to myself, I'm like, okay, well maybe I might look up and he might text me or something, but I know that's kind of weird.
How is he supposed to text you if you didn't give him your information?
I'm confused on what she's saying because how are you? I don't understand what's going on. I don't understand what's going on.
She chatting. I'm gonna play it back because she chatting, but it's just like
if you don't like something that you see on social media, you shut down. But you said you ain't went to his page, so what is there for you to shut down over? Because he not chasing after you?
I don't know, bro. She's chatting. She's chatting.
On.
Let's hear her out. We're gonna play her all the way through, and then if what she says makes sense, we're gonna leave it.
But I have this thing where it's like if I see a person on social media, if I really like him, and then I see something that I don't like, I automatically shut down. So I'm thinking like to myself, I'm like, okay, well maybe I might look up and he might text me or something. But I know that's kind of weird to say based off the fact that we haven't really exchanged contacts. But I figured like maybe he would have reached out to either you or reached out to maybe one of the girls and say, hey, do you guys have Queen's number? Or, slide in my DM. Because I look at my DMs every now and then because I'm business, influencer or whatever. So I didn't see him at all. So that's why I was like, oh, well, maybe I'm
so you ain't go looking. You ain't see him.
I didn't go looking. I didn't go searching.
So what about like as far as like the family and friends? I know people like, oh, what's going on with your match? Like anybody ask about him? What has been your response?
A lot of people have asked me and said, have you guys went on a date yet? Have you guys did? And I told them, I said, no, we haven't went on a date yet. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I'm not really his type.
I gotta do a voucher or something. I gotta do $100.
I mean, you need a restaurant to sponsor you.
Yeah.
Don't do that. He shouldn't even have to do all that.
Yeah, T, you shouldn't have to do it because you're the one who hooked them up. Just like so you're telling me that in those times when these people asked you, hey, have you had a match? How's you and your relationship going with your partner that you matched up with? Blah, 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 blah. You're telling me it never occurred to you in an entire month to send a message to him or look him up? Like he said, the guy's IG is on your thing. And this is a double-edged sword because this goes on him too. Yeah. He's taking this same bullet. Y'all didn't even try. Like that.
He shouldn't even have to give out no voucher to get two grown adults.
Yeah, y'all
to go on a date.
Y'all are weird, bro. This is why y'all are single because y'all. This just shows me right here. This is why y'all relationships ain't working. Y'all don't know how to communicate. Y'all don't know how.
No initiative.
Y'all don't put no effort, no initiative, and then y'all have the audacity to cling to this whole. Oh, I was in my head, and I don't want to hear that crap. You was on a whole live broadcast with thousands of views, but you are scared to text the person that you said I want to go on a date on. That you already confirmed that y'all would be both down to go on a date. Man, get out of here with that, bro. Y'all some super frauds, bro.
Golly, so what about you? So you did say it works both ways. Did you check out the page? Did you check out anything? Did you think about sending a DM? Have your family or friends like, hey, how you and your match doing?
I'll start with I didn't have any family or friends ask me about that because the ladies got more love naturally. So no one asked me about how we doing.
Right.
I did check out everyone's page just to kind of like. I'm a creator myself.
Okay.
So I kind of wanted to, we were on camera. Everything was quick. I didn't really get to learn people. So not that I'm learning everything about them through their IG, but just kind of did like a quick glance through everything. I did check out Queens. I'll say the only thing is, I like what I saw. Okay. I like what I saw. Definitely attracted.
All right.
Only thing is, I'm not going to lie. I got out of something recently. So... as far as like going on a date and whatnot, I was like, I could do it, but I was like, I don't want to be like half-ass into it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God. Then why didn't you address this when you got to talk to her in person? Are y'all 7? Am I watching 7-year-olds in kindergarten talk about I'm gonna go play in the sand with Cindy tomorrow. But I don't think, like, bro, come on, bruh. Y'all some grown adults, bruh.
Okay. So you okay.
So it was more so like I could tell you got genuine intentions, which is great. But I didn't want to set it up and then be like, let me just, see what's up.
You self-sabotage.
If you don't mind
yourself,
me asking, why were you on the show if you got out of something recently and you still were kind of like healing from the trauma of your last relationship?
Clout.
He asked me, the timing of when he asked me, I'd say. And it wasn't super recent.
You throwing me under the bus talking about the time.
Yeah.
I mean, you put me in this.
I'm just saying.
T, you're sacrificed.
That's crazy. Well, I blame T
saying.
because the timing of this. He said.
I'm just saying, I didn't know you was going to randomly ask me one day. And it wasn't like super close.
You could have randomly said no one day.
Said no.
End of last year.
When Diddy invite you to the party, you got to say no. Just say no.
I've had time to reflect on it.
Okay.
But like I said, I just didn't want to be like half-ass into it and like kind of leading you on a little bit. Be like, yo, let's go on a date, do this. That's why I kind of.
But you know what I didn't like about him is that I feel like he chose her. The comment that he made saying, "Oh, if I don't choose her, my mom is gonna go off on me," because she was like the perfect Christian girl for him. I feel like that was probably the only reason why he chose her.
Said like if we had a chance to talk more, possibly like afterwards. I think I would have.
If you had a chance to talk more, how about you make the opportunity to talk?
I could tell you're very smart. And from what the people say, you could talk a lot. I didn't hear it on my
end. What the people say.
It's true, though.
I didn't hear it too much on my part because everything was quick. But
I would say this. I definitely understand your point of view and perspective. Obviously, it seems like this relationship was very, it's still on your heart and still on your mind. So I respect you enough.
Are you still healing? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, be honest about it.
You could have told her that.
So I respect you enough to let me know that you were still in that healing process. So
yeah,
I'm not gonna come at you for being honest.
Yeah. All right. So what you still healing? What you still in the process? What you being understanding? Maybe down the line, if he healed up, feeling good, and he reached out and said, "Hey, let's try this first date out." You know what I'm saying? Like, would that be something you would potentially be open to?
Depends on if she's available to do that, because nobody's gonna sit.
What a dramatic
pause.
Oh damn!
Because I don't like what now
you say yes or no. I didn't hear you.
I don't know.
Okay.
She don't know.
I don't know.
That's fine.
Next few months.
I don't know.
All right. Why is it that I don't know?
Because it seems like his ex still has a very strong hold on him.
That's why I said when he heal up and he good. You know what I'm saying? And then
I think with guys, I'm not saying that it's impossible to heal up and just whatever, but I just feel like. The fact that it's been over a year now,
in June, maybe 6 months.
Yeah, a little over a couple of months and stuff. I just feel like now, even afterwards, he's still gonna need his time. How long was the relationship?
About a year.
So the relationship was only lasting a year.
Yeah,
he love hard.
But I'll say it's not necessarily that she got a hold on me. It was more so like before that one, I was in one before that too. So now I think I'm kind of in a period.
You don't want a relationship hop.
Yeah.
It sounds to me like you don't need to be in a relationship right now. It sounds to me like you really just need to elevate and work on yourself.
Right.
Yes.
Exactly.
And sometimes,
and honestly, like it's in the past. Like even though I'm still healing, I'm not like drowning in my sorrows.
Yeah, you're not like effed up about it.
Right.
But
I'm honestly like very happy right.
Y'all be walking up to like. Try to start a relationship with people and y'all got gunshot wounds just bleeding out through y'all body, and y'all go to somebody else who also is going through some type of injury or wound, and then this is why so many couples get together and then y'all fall out and break up so bad because you're broken people.
Y'all bonded over trauma.
Yeah, y'all trauma bonding and y'all both are broken, bleeding out, and y'all did not take the proper steps to fix and heal yourselves, but then y'all gonna go with somebody else and try to substitute them to be that healing you need. And now you're going to put all those problems on that next person. Then when y'all break up, y'all going to blame that next person.
Then on top of that, the world will let you think or put you in a position where you feel like you have to be with somebody in order to be a thriving person, to be a happy person. Sometimes it's okay to be by yourself and just like enjoy your own company while you can, because when you take on another person, it's not just about you anymore. It's about you and that other person.
Right.
So just
yeah, man. Learn to heal yourself before you go try to heal other people.
Mm-hmm. Short
right
and
now. Not that a relationship will make me unhappy, but again, I didn't want to lead you on or anything like that.
Because this is just a waste of
I don't think
time.
someone should get mad at that. I respect that. I just feel like by the time you make that decision on if
You ain't sitting on your hands.
oh,
waiting.
absolutely not.
Okay.
So
She said they in the DM.
Yeah.
You just said they was in the DM.
I don't think
They
any woman,
knocking.
I don't think any woman should.
Okay. All right. Before we wrap it up and finalize some things and see what y'all got going on, one of the big talks was you saying that you didn't want to be sexualized.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And so in the comments, I want to let y'all know I'm reading the comments. I see what's going on, and I want to have conversation about everything that y'all talking about, and we can do it in a respectful manner. So you were saying you didn't want to be sexualized during the show, but some people were saying, I guess they went and checked out and peeped your Instagram that you kind of sexualized yourself.
Of course.
So how do you feel about that and people that think or feel that way?
Okay. Well, I would say around that time, in the beginning stages, I did have management, and obviously, I am a model. So there are times where you're going to see a lot of swimwear. There's times where you're going to see a lot of lingerie. I actually had a lingerie business called Royalty X Vixen when I was in college. So, and a lot of that was because I didn't have confidence as a person. In my first time wearing lingerie, I honestly had confidence.
Mm-hmm.
That was my first time actually seeing myself as beautiful, believe it or not.
And the lingerie.
Yeah.
The lingerie did it.
But over time, as I was
the
growing, I
lingerie.
realized I'm like, okay, this
lingerie
isn't
did
really
it.
aligning to the person that I really want to be.
Okay.
But I'm the type of person, I don't delete things. I want people to see my past. I want people to see where I came from and how I'm
growth.
elevating.
The
So
growth.
I think it's very
The journey.
Yeah, the journey. I think it's very hypocritical for me to just be like, no, God, saint, and you can't see where I came from.
Right.
Okay.
So yeah.
Well, I appreciate you clearing that up.
Okay. That's fair.
All right. Y'all got any questions for me?
Yes, we do.
What's up?
So this was your first time doing a Pop the Balloon.
Yeah.
So, how was that transition between the past content you were making?
Well, I started reacting to other people's content. And people like, yo, you could do this. And I'm like, ha, ha, ha. And then I seen it. I'm like, yo, I could do this. Let me give it a try. We're in South Florida. There's a melting pot. I can diversify this and have a bunch of people on it. Because most of the shows are based are African shows. Or you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
my plan was to diversify, and that's how I jumped into it. So believe it or not, I have 14 women that confirmed and we're going to be on the show.
for the first one.
For the first one. And I know women counseling shit happens, so I overbooked it. But I was not expecting what happened. We ended up having 6. Guys, I literally had, it was like 4 people that were sick. Coinkadinkly 2 or 3 days before the show. Oh, I'm not feeling well. Then one was supposed to bring a friend. Oh, and she has to work. Then it was a car accident. Then it was 2 people that confirmed day of and canceled and no showed.
All women?
People should really stop using the car accident thing as an excuse.
Yeah, because one girl said she got in a
Because
car accident. I said, where you at? And then she's like, oh, I'm in this city. I said, oh, that's 10 minutes away. I said,
I'll
are you
come
hurt?
get you.
I said, I'll call you an Uber. And then she left it on red.
Because the car accident thing, let me tell you, I learned a big lesson from the car accident thing.
Oh, karma?
It was karma. And let me tell you something, stop lying. Because when you lie,
Yeah.
it comes back.
Yeah,
And
just
it happens
keep
for
it a
real.
buck. And then with this and with everybody, I saw why dating culture fails so much. And I had one guy confirm it didn't show compared to 8 women.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Talk your talk. Hey man, but that's also humans, for some reason this day and age, we just lack the accountability, and we also lack just commitment skills in general. If you say you're gonna be on somebody's show, show up. That's why a lot of times I get frustrated with the podcast stuff when we try to do it, because there were so many people that was like, I'm gonna be on your podcast, I'm gonna be on the podcast, oh, I'm gonna be there, and then it's time to record. Where you at?
Just stuff in general.
Yeah,
that's
man.
why we just have to do everything on our own.
Yeah, that's why you see my wife here. You don't see everybody else that I be with. My circle is pretty big, but it being my wife and me on these videos is because I can't trust nobody else to do it for me.
You can't rely on other people to do it for you either.
women cancel, be like, oh, I'm not going to be able to make it late, day of, last minute, and don't care. They be like, oh, I'm not going to be able to make it, but invite me for the next one. Bro, fool me once,
No.
shame on you. Fool me twice, I got to cut you.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
the worst is when they cancel and don't even offer to reschedule.
yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
left
And
on red,
that's how I
never
feel
hear
like,
from
because
them
if something really happens, I want to make this up to you. I
Right.
want to make it
Okay.
right and make it whole. And if you don't have
Yeah.
anything, if you at home, you poor, you ain't got shit going on with yourself, you down bad, you got your word. If you ain't got your word, you have
You ain't got
absolutely
nothing.
nothing.
Yeah.
So I like there is no reschedule, like especially if you and this was an investment for me. This was me going out on a limb,
Yeah.
booking a
Yes.
studio,
Yes.
asking people to help me. My mom was there.
Yes, she
Like,
was.
you know what I mean?
She was so
like,
sweet.
That was my mom, bro. Yeah, my mom was there helping out and
Y'all wasted
taking the
Ma
time
Duke's
and doing
time?
this.
Y'all wasted his mama's time?
Hit the button.
Man, y'all.
Hit the boom.
It's not my Duke's time.
And
How dare y'all?
People was just BSing. You know what I mean? So my hat goes off to everyone who like does this type of content in general.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot.
Getting 10, 15 people at one spot at one time is a lot. In a culture where we're in South Florida, some people are, oh, maybe, and they'll tell you maybe just to see if some cooler shit pops up.
There's always something going on.
Yeah.
So they always
Yeah.
trying to keep
Always
the options
something
open.
going on.
Hey, if I'd have said, hey, I got a yacht, y'all slide.
Everybody's sliding.
Everybody's slide.
Whenever you go on a
Be
yacht-
punctual. Do I
Everybody
need
coming,
anything?
everybody
I
coming.
say, hey, do the podcast on the yacht.
Do the podcast,
Podcast on the yacht.
We overbooked, guys. I'm sorry.
Overbooked.
We'll get y'all on the next one. So that was a tough point of getting them people out there, and that's why you guys only y'all getting. That's why people only upload every 2 weeks. This is me doing all this, guys. I had people help me with camera shit, but this
Right.
is me emailing, communicating,
Yes.
reaching out, getting people, and that was a lot. But yeah, so that was a lot, and that's why. So we filmed this. I edit this. I push this out. I edit the clips. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm on it. So that's why the space is like
how do you
that.
think it would have gone if all 14 girls showed up?
I've had something like that before. I've overbooked a podcast and everybody showed up on the podcast. But I feel like if it was 14 women and 5 guys, because one guy didn't show up, I felt like it would have just been a 2.5 hour episode. And
It would have been really long.
It'd have been really long, and I might have broke it up into 2, or I might not have. But with the women in the lineup, the episode 2 was a lot shorter, and people said, "Oh, episode 2 seemed rushed." I don't see that. Like, you know what I mean? But episode 1 took a little longer because these women are in the
the first
lineup
time.
and they have heels. So each and every time after, I let these women rest their feet.
I also think episode 1 took a little longer
Respect.
because we were really long-winded and we were
Mhm.
expressing why. I felt like all of us felt like condemned to give a real explanation.
Yeah,
So,
which I love.
Yeah.
yeah.
Which I
It did
love.
feel very mature though. Like I said, like even going out there, I didn't know what to expect. And each and every one of y'all, kind of, I know for me personally, like kind of like pushed us a little bit.
Yeah.
And then you pushed us to like,
Yeah.
dig deeper into the questions
Yeah.
or the answers. So, I liked it though. I feel like it was very professional.
There's only one thing
I love that.
that I would change,
What would you
like
change?
recommendation wise, is making sure that there is a follow up at the end, whether that is a date or whether that's some type of like
As a host or for y'all, you mean?
no, like I mean, just
She coming for
making
me?
sure, like like we discussed earlier, like even
Yeah.
if there's a restaurant that sponsors the
Okay, yeah,
actual,
yeah.
Why does he have to do that for you? Like, why does he have to do that? He just told you all this stuff he has to do.
There's no excuse because at the end of the day, okay, she had to leave, fine, whatever. But for the people that did match, they're in Florida. There's always stuff to do in Florida. On our Let's Show, if they are really interested in each other, they'll go out right
Yeah,
then
they
and
went straight. They went to the club. They went to the room. But bro, it's not his job. Y'all are so entitled.
And who gonna get you? Gonna get him the sponsorship for the restaurant? Like,
It's not his job because he doesn't know if you're gonna match or not.
Mhm.
Why? One, he's already giving you free promo by being on his show. He's giving you free promo.
and you don't know how many matches.
And
he's gonna
they
get.
already said he was giving y'all refreshments. He was allowing y'all rest breaks. He had to do the editing by himself. He emailed y'all schedule by himself. He did all this stuff for y'all. The least y'all could have did was get a date with the person you chose. He shouldn't have to do anything after you walk off that set. Y'all want him to, next thing you know, T, me and him, we dated for 7 months, but I don't know why you didn't reserve a little spot so we can get married. Cause I feel like as a host, you should, bro, y'all want too much. He's doing too much already.
No, just
Like,
so
we have
that
a restaurant that's going to sponsor the date, so that'd
just
be like,
so
yo,
the date actually
the
really
first date, low-key free, we
happens.
gotta
That's
go.
your job.
Yeah,
Like, it's no
Yeah,
excuse.
where we going?
Just
Where
so
we
the
going?
date
I'm
actually
ready now.
happens. So
I
it's
agree.
like it's not.
I agree.
You know,
Any
that's
sponsors,
mostly
any
it.
restaurants in South Florida, and there's a lot of people in South Florida that y'all inviting. Hey, come with me today as I go eat here, and y'all comp these meals. I've been out
Right.
there. Reach out. Link in the description. Email me, and we can get this thing rocking. But I think that's an awesome suggestion.
It is. It's. I'm glad he's open to it
Yeah.
and he's doing all that. But I'm gonna feel for him in the aspect of if you're gonna match them up and then you're also going to set the date up and then you're also gonna do the follow up. At what point in there is anything up to them? At what point do they actually do anything for their own relationship besides go eat and talk? Like, next thing you know, he gonna have to sit there at the table with them and give them conversation questions so they can eat and talk. It's like he's there to matchmake. He's not there to guide y'all through the relationship and hold y'all hand through the relationship.
Yeah, that is to me that was the only thing. But other than that, I had a great time.
Yeah.
And then you
I
wouldn't
did too.
have been able to go on the date because you left. Oh, all right, man.
I had a great time.
did too.
And I came out the suit in episode 2. I was hot. I felt like I was too stiff. The suit was still nice. So I'm gonna be more casual, more polo vibes, and that's what I want to do. I like showing my character. People said episode 2 was like a little bit more playful, but I'm a playful guy, guys. Like, you know what I mean? We could be serious and you could be playful and you can show your
what was
character.
What was up with the bounce thing? That was
I was basically, I don't know. I was thinking baby boy, like the daddy in the kitchen.
that was a lot.
It was a lot. To pop it off, that was a lot. That was a lot. I was
episode
excited. Episodes.
You want some breakfast? He had his meat and the eggs, man.
Too, yeah, in the beginning, I was wilding. You gotta check it out.
It's not my skillet.
But anywhere people can catch y'all at, what y'all got going on in the future, real quick before we get up out of here.
We rapping?
Yeah, we rapping, man. No, we're not rapping. No, stop. Please,
I'm ready.
You included the rap. What y'all got going on? Where can people find y'all? Shout your IG out real quick.
Ladies
and then,
first. Ladies first.
Go ahead.
All right. So obviously it's your girl Queen. That's Queen with a V because I am victorious. So currently right now I have Miami Swim Week going on. So if y'all in town, for the next 2 weeks between May 29th all the way down to June 15th, come to my shows. I would love to have you.
Hey.
Follow on the gram for all
follow
of
me
that.
on Instagram at It's Official Queen, and that's Queen with a V.
Link in the description. I'm gonna have both Instagram links in the description. What you got?
Beautiful. And yeah, it's your boy Caz. IG is CAZ_0. Podcast IG, if you want some good vibes, good entertainment, good fun. We have a great time. If you want to come on, you can shoot us a DM. It's Can I Vibe with Y'all podcast.
Good.
And yeah, just traveling this summer, enjoying myself and, living life.
Amen. Safe travels. Appreciate y'all. Link in the description if you want to be on a future Pop the Balloon to Find Love show. Tell a friend and tell another friend, even if you're not trying to be on it. Because a lot of y'all talk shit in the comments, but y'all wouldn't dare step foot up there. Y'all talk a lot, but y'all don't got the balls.
T flying y'all out. T gonna fly y'all.
No.
T to the fire y'all out.
I've seen your bus. Greyhound, them Greyhound in your eye, a train.
Mega bus.
Or
Mega
something.
bus.
We gonna get you out here. Canoe.
Hey, shout out to T, man. I think you did a great job with this follow-up and you did a great job with the show. Keep doing it because we love reacting to your content. We got our first ever. Actually, it's not the first ever, but this is a double fraud. This is 2 frauds in 1 episode. Because no matter what excuses they try to give and whatever, I'm going to interpret it as you still could have did something to make this work and you did nothing. You're frauding. But anything else you got to say?
No, sir.
All right, y'all. Y'all leave y'all likes, subscribes, comments, do whatever y'all got to do. If more content comes out, y'all know we going to be there to drop it. All right, peace.